Hello, my name is Randy Dobson, and I'm an instructor here in the Houston, Texas area. And this video will be covering the move command in AutoCAD. Uh, very similar to the copy command if you haven't watched it already, but if you do, you'll see a lot of similarities. But with the move command, it is one of the commands that when you start it, you do what it asks you to do and it ends itself, unlike the copy that just keeps going and going. Here we're going to go move. I'm going to come up here and click on move, and as you notice down here it says select an object. So I'm going to select this big circle. That's the only one I want to select. Well, let me go ahead and just select another one. I want to do those two. I hit enter because I'm done responding to that statement. Now it's saying specify a base point. Just for talking purposes, I'm just going to click right outside here, and as you can see, I move it over to here and I'm done. The command's over. uh, but there's more to it than just that. If I go back and do move and I grab this circle and I hit enter, with my ortho on I can move it exactly down or to the right or left or up without putting in any angles, because I know with my ortho on it's going to go straight down. I could type in 48 inches and it moved at 48 inches. Okay. I can go back to move again, hit enter, grab outside. Let's say I'm going to grab this center point. Then it's saying where is the second center point? Well, I want the center to be at the center of this circle. So now I've moved it exactly to where the center of this circle is over this. This will be something you'll be learning more about with your O snaps. If you haven't watched the video on O snaps, object snaps, you might want to watch that, or if you just browsed over it, look at it again. But the move command is a one and done. Again, I can go to move, grab this rectangle. I'm done selecting anything. I hit enter. It's asking for a base point. Let me just grab, let's say, the end of the corner of this rectangle, and now it's asking for a second point. I'm going to go to the end of that line right there, and there I've done to the end of the line. Now, one thing, and I'll point this out more and more with other commands. I'm just going to draw a couple lines here. You cannot eyeball these things. Okay, you think that if I come over here and I move this line and it's at the end of that line, you zoom in and it's not. So I'm going to go to move and I'm going to eyeball it there. That looks like it's at the end. No, it's not. So I'm going to do move again. Put it right there on the end. That looks pretty good. Nope. And I could do this all day long. It is impossible to eyeball it without either using your object snaps or an exact dimension. Okay, and you may say, well, that seems close enough. I'm going to go to my units and I'm going to set my precision to this many decimals, and I want to get the distance from these two lines. So the distance between those two lines is 0.0000113, which is probably thinner than a hair. Okay, but it's still not close, and you may say, well, it's close enough. Well, imagine if this was a container of poisonous gas or nuclear waste or something like that. Then that little bitty gap could mean something. So that's why, like when I moved this box up here, I had to use my object snaps, because if I would have just come over here and tried to eyeball it, saying, okay, that's that. Let me see if I can do that. There, that's on the corner. Well, no, it's not. And I could go to move again. That's on the corner. No. And then I could keep doing this all day long. And also remember that when you stop a command, if you want to start the same command again, all you have to do is hit the space bar enter key. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to be throwing that in some other videos. I'm going to go to move, and it says select objects, and I'm going to select this circle. I hit enter, and I'm going to move it up there. Now if I want to move something again, all I do is hit the enter key, and there my move command is back. I'm going to move this box, enter, because I need the next question. It's saying specify base point. I move it up here, hit enter, move starts again. Okay, and just keep hitting enter, and it will, if I want to grab those two and move them up, I just keep hitting enter and enter, and that will allow you to start the last command instead of going either and typing move or coming up here every few seconds. You start taking that off your time, and you become more and more efficient. And that concludes my video on move. Thank you.